Hello YouTube. We are currently Hello YouTube. It's been a long time since I've been live. It's been about a week, and that's because I've been doing my accounts for that length of time. So today I'm going to start early and do a decent review of the Quality Time projects. Let me do some setting up first. Part of which is remembering to do things like put my watch on, and I probably should have shaved. I have not had a healthy few days by a long stretch of the imagination, but still, let's do some exciting things. So I'm going to announce my liveness on the Twitter, which is currently. In fact, you should be able to see this. There's no reason why you can't. Let's put this on. I am currently live on reviewing projects for at the Quality Time. Yeah, now the reason I'm using buffer is of course because I don't want my social media to be logged in on this machine. That would be a poor choice. Also, you will find that my typing is a little slow today because I have hurt my finger with a rock, which was not my greatest idea. In any case, let's do some proper tidying up. So I don't need terminal open. I can clear off all of this. None of this is important. And one of the reasons as I... What is my administrator name? In a second. No, that's not a working password, apparently. That's not working password. That's a working password. I'm going to do it again. Constant passwords. Right, let's come back. So, I got rid of those files, and these downloads can also go in the recycle bin. And the reason we do this is because we want to be clear that we're always starting from a blank slate, like any volunteer would, and to be clear that everything is entirely transparent. So, let's open myself up a new Chrome window, and as we always do, I'm going to go to GitHub/equalitytime. It's going to be very well, I'm going to have to drink. Okay, let's see where we are. That's a bit weird. That's very weird. So I'm checking in on YouTube, and it does appear to be saying that I have been streaming for 8 days. That can't be right? That can't be right. Let's refresh that. Let's see what something happens. Does it know I'm live? Oh wait, it does seem to know I'm more live. Yeah, okay, good. Worth checking. Alright, so this is the Quality Time. This is the projects. We're going to look at public tasks. Actually, I've got a note to look at the funding one, haven't I? So I'll quickly look at that in case there's anything. That's happening. Those are all private. Those have all moved. Okay, yeah, no problems there. Public tasks. Spend day on JavaScript. That is quite big and quite important, and I need to convert that into a task. So this is, I need to spend a day doing the code for the open voice feature. Right, and I'd forgotten this was up here, and it was sort of the next thing to do after I'd done my accounts. Oh, keyboard shortcuts is a challenge I've dealt with. I'm going to use my phone to get rid of some of these because this account doesn't have the right permissions to do what I need. It's going to be the wrong priority reward. Yes, it is. It's going to be the wrong priority reward. Bear with. There we go. Right, I'm going to delete the keyboard shortcut one. First read this. Doesn't have any text in it. Oh no. But I know which one it is. Trying to work out what to do with the JavaScript one, so I'm going to convert it to an issue. So at least it can be read properly. Oh, for some reason it's... Did I do that wrong? Yes, I did. So let's... yeah, there's not a decent way of doing that. Let's start again. So I'm going to remove that. Yeah, it's gone. And I'm going to, now I'm going to add a card. No. I can't do this. It's been a long, long day. No, it hasn't. It's the morning. I'm going to add a new note. Spend day on JavaScript. Bang. And now I'm going to make it into a proper convert to issue. An issue is going to be public, so you guys can see it. Bang. Right. But that day is not going to be today. I should brief it, but first of all I'm going to do this. Oh, first read this. I need to also convert that to an issue. There we go. So what's the thing I'm going to first read? Well, I happen to remember that one of the things I wanted to do was always start with real flexible work, because I want to make sure I'm doing what I'm telling other people to do. Edit, and it's going to be blog post. Alright, one of the things I've got to remember, everything's public. That's fine. The way I've constructed this account means everything is public. Always act like someone else will be the next person to work on this. That's important. I will do that. No locking. So I might take a task off this, but it's not. I'm not taking a task off it saying no one else can do it. I might take a task and come back and go, oh great, someone's done that. Rewrite a process every time you follow it. Fine. Work on the most important action first. Fine. Not a problem. Right. So, looking at that, we can assume that someone else is going to be the next person to work on this, but that's interesting. So, if we assume someone else is going to be the first person to if we assume someone else is going to be the first person to work on this, this shouldn't be here, and this shouldn't be here because it's I need to spend a day on JavaScript so that I follow so I know what the code base looks like. So actually, I'm going to closing shouldn't be here. And what I'm going to do is make a note to do the day on JavaScript. But first, I'm going to try a new way of getting the to-do list out of, so I can use it in public. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Let's look at my Rosie's. This is my personal GitHub account. To-do.txt, dated 20 minutes ago. and I am going to fork it. This is like 20 bytes. Alright, to do.text. Can I just directly edit this? I can directly edit this. Alright, so, big important thing, B, is that spend a full day on JavaScript. It's your big thing. I've got to go and write the code. I'm going to do a pull request at the end of that. Right, so I've got rid of my spend J in JavaScript. First, read this. Review and release no expenditure against grant documents. I've done 3 days of work on. I've done 3 days of work on accounts since last I was seen, but there we go. So hang on. First of all, I'm going to remove that there. Oh, I've just got some notifications on GitHub, so let me check my GitHub notifications. None of those are important. Some of those are important. Okay, they're all deleted by me. Right, so let's see where we are on expenditure against grant. The point of this was I need to be, I and the trustees need to be on top of what we've spent on what grant. And so we need to know what we've spent on what grant, right, internally. So what I've been doing is I have put in a new expenditure against grant file on, there's one up and running. It's not hugely clear, it needs a little bit more work on it, but most of the expenses have gone through. So, what am I doing? I've done that. There isn't, I've got to do sorting. I've added the historical data. I believe I've done the Nesta one properly. It's the sorting that has to happen, and the sorting's pretty hard. Or is it? It's not that hard. But we have a next action, don't we? Okay. So let's write the report. What do I write in this report? Oh, there's a bunch of actions I need to do, which is I need to tell treasurer about new cash book. That's pretty important. Sort all the sort all the sort spending in the expenditure against grant file. But in checking equations, checking sums into expenditure against grant, and there is some bits to go. Okay, but those are all actions just for me, so let me rewrite them. Tell treasurer about the new cash book. That is a thing I'm definitely going to do. Sort also sort spending into into the right categories in the expenditure against grant file, because there's some stuff that isn't categorized, and I need to categorize it. Put checking sums in grant, so we can tell if something is missing. Right, that's pretty solid, right? Alright. Oh, I need to also send to the accountant. Send new cash book to accountant before meeting. That meeting quite soon today. So what we're doing, we're taking those, we're putting them into, this is my to-do list. which we might even do some work on with you guys shortly. That's done. That's done. I think some bits to go. Done serious work on this over the last few days and it's in good shape. Next actions are, let's make it look a bit professional, shall we? Now, I remember this was only in the very most important category because I had it in public tasks, because there was something else that depended on it. Right? So it probably needs to be moved out again. And I think that was because of the financial plan for comic relief by August 10th. Notably, not done that. Although I think I actually have done that. Let's have a check. Oh, this issue must be completed first. Right, so that one can now be moved. Just to be clear, these are priority-based columns. So everything in this column is more important than everything in this column, which is more important than everything in this column and this column, based on our integrity as an organisation. But we don't need to go into it in particular detail. Let me pop up there. Cool, okay. Now, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was removing the expenditure against grant. So I'm going to fix that. Oh, is it reorder? Reorder cards, right. Move to internal commitments to our deadline. Okay, it's gone. Nice. Quick financial plan for comic relief. Let's have a look into that. So make the budget public. That's the thing to do. Make the budget public is pretty doable, isn't it? Because it's just saying here is the thing we submitted. Oh, and I just need to put it there, don't I? Well, that's certainly doable. So then the action I'm adding is it's an internal thing, isn't it? So it's only a D. Put the comic relief budget on this page. There we go. Let me go back. Trying to keep these quite tidy. So I've done that issue. I'm going to put a little tick back around it. Make the budget publics in the next actions. Then everything else can be happy. I also want to add in the ask about end date as we don't have the money yet. I've been chasing about the payment and will ask if this means we have less time to spend it. Alright, that's that done. Okay, I need to change the deadline because it's not quite. It's Just has to happen. Although, it's not a named external person needing it, is it? It's important. But it's not like it's part of something that we need to deliver. Yes, it's part of something we need to deliver. Implement the actions from medical device policies. It appears we have closed that, but let's check. I do like it when we've closed things in the meantime. Yep, they are all done. Let us. Oh, that's interesting. Let me get rid of that using my handy phone. Alright, next one is to create the technical file for the MRSA, MHRA. So let's have a look at it. Okay, all of these are doing separate things. Is there anything else I need to do? Oh, expense for government relief needs to be put in. Okay, so I do need to reply to that. That's voice factory roadmap. Let me have it. I tell you what should be the case is that Comic Glyph already includes this information. Can I just copy and paste that? Should probably say that makes sense. Alright, each of these has a separate issue, so we might do a separate issue separately. We'll look into them. They challenge dementia. Challenge dementia is quite fun, actually. Yeah. Moved on to. Let me do the results. Forgive me, I'm just going to sort out social networking for a second. Because for whatever reason, it's going very slowly. Alright, so now I know what I'm doing. So, Challenge Dementia Essex asked us to make some communication. Well, they didn't ask us. They said, "What would you like to do?" And we said we'd like to make some communication boards to solve pauses. And we're currently in our user testing. This will be apparently it's a separate project. So we know where we are. So where have we got it to? Right, so last thing we were doing is we got the final printouts. No. We'd checked what we were doing last time was we designed the page, looks like this. We'd sent it off to our researcher so she could check over and see if there's any changes she wanted to make. It's been sent to me so I can check it over and see if there's any changes I'd like to make. And from there, we're going to order some proper ones and send them out to care homes. Although thinking about it, I could send out my test result, couldn't I? That would save us some cash. So, this here is the example. So let's see how we end up. And I may even put it straight up on the thing, for which I'll need some blue tack. Do I own any blue tack? There I do. So put some blue tack in the thing, in case. Alright, here we go, moment of truth. I'm trying to work out where the best place to put them where you guys can see it, but that shouldn't really update me. So these are our communication boards. They're big because they're meant to be mounted as posters. Alright, and I think did I get 2 of each? I must have got 2 of each. That's quite cool. Alright. I've got 2 of each. I can probably damn well put them out. So, this is what they look like. Let's put 2 of them together. Or in fact, we probably do winding them the other way so that they aren't quite so struggling. For which I could do with what? Like a broom handle? Probably do with a broom handle, but let's see what we can do with this particular setup. Particularly nice about the paper for some reason. I appreciate this isn't amazing footage. That's alright, you'll be fine. So, let's see if my straightening them out works. Probably should have lost mistake, a new word, because I don't think that's something that we need. Might indeed do that, it's a shame. But let's see what we've got. This is me rolling it the other way around now to try and get, you know, a little bit more. Not bad. So, but certainly rolling them the other way was sensible. We'll do it again actually. what we got. In fact, I'm going to lay it out on the floor so you can see what we're doing a little bit better. Because this should be just me, shouldn't it? Right. So here's our big poster. See that very well? Which I think is probably about the right sort of size. And the plan is I'll spell it. Yeah, so we've got yeah, I think, oh, you can't see me at all, can you? I'm just reviewing this setup. I think I'd like to lose some of the instructional words. I'll spell it, for example. And I'm a little unconvinced by no. I'm a little unconvinced by no. So that might come off. There's nothing stopping us doing 2 different versions, is there? That's weird. Why is that a different colour? See, that's the sort of thing that you need to print stuff out for. I don't know if you can see, but that is a different colour than this. Yeah. Okay, so I would like to make some changes on that before it goes anywhere. Is there anything else that's not obvious about it? Well, if it's certainly being changed, then I can test it as an actual poster, can't I? It's slightly annoying. I've got 2 of them. I didn't think I'd had 2 of them printed, which means I've got 2 not particularly well working ones. Yeah, ow. Alright, I'm going to go put these up. Ah, that's a trick for the putting up, isn't it? You need to be. Yeah, reaching is going to be a factor. So we'll do these bits. Alright, so bunch of notes I need to make about this as I do it. Yeah, okay, so there's definitely some things to change about this. One of the things I quickly am going to do while looking at that is make sure I've done my social media correctly. What am I saying? What? First of all, there I am. Be right with you. Where's Essex Challenge Prize? That's very strange. I thought I had that. Hang on, I'm just trying to sort out some media strategy of all things. Yeah. Yeah, it's the challenge. Okay, I need to just copy and paste that. Sure. Challenge. Challenged. Well, now I think I've spelt challenged wrong. Challenged dementia. Good, okay. Right, so let me get my Sharpie out and work out all the things I need to fix. I need the other black. So that one is going. This whole area needs fixing. I don't think our users will use that. I think I overcrowd things. Well, I could be wrong. I really like that we've used some of the icons that are quite right. But you can see them. Happy with all the shades. This needs to be fixed. This, the lip. I don't know why there's a lip on one and not the other. Is it genuine? Well, so there's 15 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, there's literally just one more icon. Given there's one more icon, is there a better way of structuring it? Or I just cut these. I might just cut those in circumstances. Most of these can be seen. I'm trying to look if there's any ugliness in the thing that makes it difficult to go poster. No, I don't think it does. Okay. Next cool thing for this is drawing up this box, which is how I'm going to send samples to people, presuming that I have a way of getting it into the box. Using perhaps this sharp pencil. I do have a way of getting into the box with this sharp pencil. And indeed my finger. Let's have a look at this box. I'm going to stab myself in. Alright. So these are the poster tubes that we will be using. Quite a lot of packaging, thank you, Amazon. Right, poster tubes. And the idea is that these would be sent to, let me move that out of the way. These will be sent to our users with some stuff in them. So first of all, we check it fits. That seems to fit. I'm going to have to wind it a little slightly, but there you go. Alright. First transport. I thought there'd be two of them. They haven't given me single-ended poster tubes, have they? That would be amazing. That's really weird. Everything else has two ends, which suggests I've just somehow instantly lost the end to this one. Which would be new and interesting. Fine. Alright, so my issue is I've got more things to fit in here, not least of which. So, upon recommendation from my sister who used to manage care home, the thing that is always missing in care homes is hand cream, so let's see if the hand cream fits. Oh, I don't think the hand cream is going to fit. Oh no! That's not going to work. Might be. I also want to put some sweets in. Yeah, these are not big enough. That's going to be a problem. Particularly, because I also wanted to send, like, I basically just need fatter tubes, don't I? I need, like, bigger and more interesting tubes. They're all going to be printed anyway, I need 3 of them. You don't want to pay extra just to do something fancy and really get the users on side. Or could I also send some communication boards as well. So there's also these things. Which is a small version. Look. And actually, interestingly enough, this one's come out white. Oh wait. Yeah, the off grey is much harder to see on these little ones, on better quality paper. And that, oh, we definitely have to cut it for this one. But that's not the sort of thing that you can. You definitely have to send that as a single bit of packaging, right? So maybe we're sending all of this like this in ridiculously large packets. Yeah, I don't think we have to get new packets, but we do have to get some postal boxes. Basically about this size. Oh, I've got a set of things to do. What are the set of things to do? Let's have a look, shall we, on our desktop. I've reviewed the printouts. Got a set of what to do. Get boxes for posting. Let's get boxes for posting the communication boards with a star there. Buy sweets. Make corrections and send to printers. Now, actually, all of those are pretty doable at the moment. Well, buy sweets and get boxes, and make corrections and send to printers. I should do now, shouldn't I? So let's open up our DocBox directory. And actually, I'm going to go to the toilet, so please hold. Can you? Oh, the mic's still on, so please hold. Wait, I don't think the mic is still on, so please hold. I'm going to go to the toilet, so please hold. Hello. It's occurred to me I wasn't mic'd for most of that, so it's entirely possible I was basically unhearable for that whole but really interesting set of conversation. There you go. So, I've opened up my Dropbox directory for dementia. I've got a PowerPoint to download, which I will do sooner or later. Anyway, I don't know if I can upload it directly. That'll be a question to do. That will be a question to do. I might have to use the SIM card in my camera again. Take your time. There we go. Right. Oh, you couldn't see any of that downloading. It just looked like I was staring into space. Presumably it will load sooner or later. Just to give, this is a good time to do a bit of background. So I logged in, I looked at all the equality time public tasks. They're in priority order, so you work down until you can't move any further on each of these. Because that needs to be done privately, that needs to be done privately. This is the one I'm currently working on. This is the one I'm currently working on. And I'm working on it until I can't work on it much more without, leaving the desk. But PowerPoint is up now, so let's see where we are. And work out why Paint is open and LaTeX it is open. Very weird. Those do look different, don't they? I want to do, can I just do that? Did that fix the formatting? It did not appear to. Now, where is, table design maybe? Oh, hang on, that sounds like a crying baby, I need to know. Hang on, please hold. No, the baby's fine. I say baby's fine. The baby is being looked after with its extremely beautiful mother. Who has, well, has that solved that problem? That does appear to have solved that problem. Like the shading is fixed. That's a start. I'm going to drop. I'm going to lose mistake in the word as well. And not, because I believe that we're fine without them, but I will also white them out. The words of Dark Sidious, white them out, all of them. Right, as a start. I'm going to get rid of, I'll spell it as well. I don't think that's a useful thing to do. Alright, was there anything else I just wrote down on that thing? Those, need to talk about the rim, but that's actually fine. Alright. The file. I am wondering if I should do it as one big poster. No, as fine as it is. As fine as it is. Well, this is version 3, isn't it? I'm looking at so much of the beach ball with this. Alright, so that's that stuff. I'll export it while I'm here. Oh, I found the missing one of those. That's a start. Alright, let's close this. And actually, let's see if we can, because I don't think I can't upload from here, can I? I can't submit. So what I am going to do is I am going to see if I can go to Docs Direct. I'll have to put you on just me for a little while because I'm going to print. I'm going to put my username and password, basically. You don't want that. Alright, customer login. You have to forgive me while I go and get my customer login from my phone. This is LastPass, isn't it? No, LastPass apparently not in there. Alright, let's. Oh, username and password is incorrect. Maybe I'll do this later because I do need to print out these things. Yeah, I can't log in without username and password because I haven't put it through. So let's go back to just with me. Have I closed? I have closed the thing. So, delivered by business case to Essex. So that's the board that we had. Give boxes, buy sweets, make corrections, and send to printers. All of those are things I need to do, and they will go into my to-do list. Ta-da! Shall I edit? That's actually pretty soon. Buy sweets for care homes. It's get posters printed. It's all high priority stuff here. Oh, I've got a set of work to do. You know what, I've done it. Did that like it was me again. The next action is to buy some poster boxes that can fit an A2 poster tuber and some A3 card in it. Buy sweets. Buy sweets to go in that box. Make corrections and send the printer. I've made the corrections. Send corrected poster and board to printers. 3 copies of each. There was something else, which is I actually need to write up the instructions as a Word document, and that I can do. In fact, I don't need the instructions, right? Instructions. Hello. Thanks for helping us test our communication. Our prompting boards. In this package, you will find, I'm sorry, readers, you can't see that. Let's move it over a bit. In the package, you will find an A2 wall poster in 2 parts, some other poster on the wall, some hand cream. We asked. Okay. This was the answer. In handy. Let me just format this up a little bit so we know what we're looking at. chocolates. Chocolates as an early thank you. So, please put that poster on the wall in our common area. Go on. Next to see you noticed any benefit? Is there any benefit? Yeah. Numbers. Webinars. Right. I think did I stop talking during that? I think I just potted through. Oh, I also need to print that thing out. Let's see how it does. How did that look alright? Let me just put you guys on hold. You alright, honey? I'll put my thing in. There you go. No, it's live streaming. Hey, it's still burning. It's still burning. the side was just on the edge. I've given it a bit of servicing.